Okay, so then what we would have to do is determine whether or not the court deviated from well-established law then, right? Or what you would,
Exactly.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Makes
because if they can't just come and use the best interest of my child until you at least I understand it. Until you found me unfit as a parent, then you can now do the best interest of my child. Exactly.
I don't know Minnesota law, but I know
Okay.
the standard in Florida is way higher for them to make that determination. And what is the Zoom? Hey y'all, what's the Zoom ID number? It should be in the link, Mr. Marcus. It's oh
It's 810-6391-5068. I can put it in the chat too.
on Zoom. No, on YouTube. They need it.
I could I could do it on Zoom, YouTube.
Appreciate
I got the YouTube too.
So but what I tell people is just to make sure that we have as much as we can have so that when we take the and by the way, for those who didn't know, yeah, I have my reverse child support shirt on. Um the Zoom chat. Okay,
I put that in that chat.
appreciate it. So then if you all hit that I when you all come on, do you just pop in automatically or do you have to ask for admittance? How did that I had to admit you, but did you have to put the Zoom that number in there for it to come on?
If you click on the link, you don't have to because the link has the ID in it.
Okay.
But if you like open Zoom on its own, then you have to put the ID. Will actually put the link in the chat too. Is that okay? If I
Yeah,
put the link in the
it's for anybody who wants to come on.
okay.
Hey, listen, man, I don't hide. So, and hopefully it gives everybody an opportunity to participate in these things because again, I'm getting ready. I hope to be able to retire soon from all this, and hopefully somebody younger and smarter and better suited to help get the message across to people that the way that to benefit yourself is to participate in the functions and not to um all this running away from stuff. And again, I'm not a guru with anything other than what I've done in my experiences. And thanks to Minnesota, who is going to give me some step-by-step instructions as to how to make it easier for us not to be working on separate machines. Uh, we'll be able to do this and share a lot more information and hopefully be more consistent. Now, again, this is the class on your child support basics part five, which is essentially what were the merits of your case. In other words, what did the court use within the context of the law that helped to establish that you owed anything? And I don't have discussions about taking care of that. That's all personal. That's moral stuff. I try to stay away from morality and just try to focus on let's see if we can find a result within the context of the law. And that's without me giving you legal advice, but I'm just showing you all what I went through and how I go about what I've done. And you all can see me inside the courtrooms. That is actually me, even when I wear a suit. Um, it's and how I end up getting the results that you all can see inside the Dropbox. So, but are there any other questions related to merits? And if not, is there any other questions we got about 12 more minutes that I can give um, so that we can discuss just things in general. If there are any questions or concerns that anybody may have um, or want us to address.
Yeah, I would like to ask a question, brother. This is Marcus. I was just in the chat.
So, Mark,
It's on you, brother. I actually reached out to you via email, so I got your Dropbox, and I've been pretty much just head first in all of your videos and your podcast because it's a lot of helpful information. Um, and the route in which you're going. Um, it's a route that I think that I can take, but I see it's going to take a lot of studying to learn that language. I actually had my wife buy me a Black's Law dictionary, and I got some federal courtroom proceeding books that I got coming in.
Why the
But I do,
why the federal court books?
um, from my understanding, um, this is a matter that uh, I would want to take up in federal court. I know it's a state issue, but for me to uh, to get remedy, it would have to be in a federal court. Am I correct?
Did you look at? You must not have looked at the Dropbox very well, huh?
Well, I'm still going. I'm going through them.
Okay, let's see. No, your case is a state case. If you wanted to sue the state for some sort of
Right.
relief to sue a state agency, that could be
Right.
done in federal court. But your case is a state case, and
Okay.
remedy would be based upon whether or not they violated well-established state law.
Right. Well, my situation.
Nothing I say is legal advice. Look it up. But your
Right.